I'm Ben Carlin, a digital artist based in Sheffield, and this is You Be the Judge.
Today, you're going to explore sentencing in England and Wales.
Before we delve into the app, let's hear from Dr. Angela Sorsby herself, who will tell you more about the research behind it.
This is You Be the Judge, which is an exhibition based on my research, which is on ethnicity and gender disparities in judicial decision making. It's about how many previous convictions people get before they get a short prison sentence, and it's about differences in terms of what people are required to do on community sentences and about how successful the outcomes of community sentences are for different groups of people. I think it's really important to have an exhibit like this that makes the findings accessible because research is funded generally by the public, so it's important to make it accessible to the public and for the public to know what we're doing. The research is important in terms of informing policy because we collect lots and lots of data in the general course of running things such as the courts, and there's lots of admin data. And the research that I've been doing has made available that administrative data in a de-identified way so that I can't identify individual people, but I can look at trends in terms of sentencing and so forth and look whether there are differences in the types of sentences that people get or differences in the way that people are treated within the criminal justice system. And that's really important because it's important that we treat people fairly. It's important that we know about disparities if disparities exist, because if we don't know about them, we can't actually do anything about them. It's also important that we give people the right sort of sentence. At the moment, we have a problem with a prison numbers crisis. So if people are getting sentences with too few previous convictions, that leads to overcrowding of prisons. It's led to things like people having to be released from prison more early. And it may actually be better not to put some people who've done very minor offences in prison in the first place. So the research is really important in terms of informing policy development.
Angela's research highlights just how important it is to understand the factors that influence sentencing. Now let's see how the app brings that research to life. Here, participants step into the role of judge, choosing a character and deciding between a short prison sentence or a community order, just like real judicial scenarios.
Meet Sophia. Sophia is a 28-year-old amateur footballer. She recently made a mistake and stole some football boots from a shop.
The experience shows how people from different backgrounds can impact outcomes based on factors like ethnicity and gender. It was a fun challenge to design an experience with a novel game controller system. I used loading screens to slow down the pace, allowing participants to absorb key information while providing a few extra insights along the way. The line-drawn cartoon style is ethnically ambiguous, as we wanted ethnicity to be something that comes out later in the experience through the data. The goal was to make Dr. Sorsby's research accessible and engaging for a general audience, transforming complex data into something people can easily relate to. You can try the online version at youbethejudge.app, or if you're interested in learning more about Dr. Sorsby's research, head over to youbethejudge.app/info.